Hello there, this is Soumitra Pal. Good afternoon. We once again meet for video lecture series on machine tool and machining. This course is being taught in 4 sections. Students of all the sections are asked to go through these videos. This will enrich your knowledge and it will enable you to achieve the learning objectives for machine tool and machining course. Today what we are going to do is we are going to study some of the solved numerical problems on tool life. The first problem would be a very straightforward problem and the second problem would be a fun problem, it would be interesting. So let us see some numerical problems on tool life. So this is a problem on tool life during straight turning. So a steel bar is being straight turned with uncoated carbide inserts and the following observations have been noted. What are those observations? There are two steel bars. One is having a diameter of 200 millimeter, another one is having a diameter of 50 millimeter. Both of them they are rotating at 200 RPM. In the first case, the observed tool life is 16 minutes. In the second case, the observed tool life is 32 minutes. So this is the data that you have to utilize for solving the problem. What you have been asked to determine? You have been asked to determine the tool life when the diameter of the job is 150 millimeter. However, the rotational speed remains 200 RPM. There are some assumptions. These assumptions are valid assumptions. Assume all other parameters to be unchanged. All other process and tool geometry parameter, like nothing has been said about the feed. So feed remains unchanged. Tool geometry, all the angles remain unchanged. So what is the peculiarity of this particular problem? Peculiarity is that cutting speed has not been mentioned. What has been mentioned is that diameters are different, but their RPMs are same, which is 200 RPM. Now let us see how to solve this. This can be solved using standard Taylor's tool life equation, V t to the power n equal to C. So this is the standard tool life equation, V t to the power n is equal to C, where V is the cutting velocity, which we quite often refer as Vc, T is the tool life, and C is a value which depends on what is the work material and what is the tool material. N is the root index of T, that is T to the power n. Now let us see how to solve it. In the given data, velocity was not mentioned, but as you can see here, V is equal to Vc equal to pi dn by 1000. If you express Vc in meter per minute, your diameter is in millimeter, n is the rotational speed, and this 1000 appears because you are converting this millimeter into meter and it comes out in meter per minute. Now, in the previous problem, it was given that in this particular problem, it was given that for all the three of them, the rotational speed remains constant. Two data points or data sets were given for which rotational speed was constant, and you were asked to find out what would be the tool life if the diameter is 150 millimeter and the bar rotates as 200 RPM. So this particular n remains constant, and thus one can very easily understand that Vt to the power n becomes dt to the power n equal to C, because V becomes proportional to d, all other things remaining same. exact value of C would change, but that I have not shown here. So this is the data point which was available in the given problem, and if you plug in the data point, these are the two sets of equation that you get. These are the two sets of equation that you get. You plug in 200 and 50, and corresponding to 200 tool life is 16 minutes, and corresponding to 50 tool life is 32 minutes. Next is that you have to solve for N and C. That is not very difficult. Equating 1 and 2, you can get the value of N. N comes out to be 2, and the C comes out to be 51,200. Once you have got the value of N and C, you can very easily find out for the given asked problem how much is your tool life. In the asked problem, diameter is 150. If you recall, N remains 200 RPM. Thus, instead of Vc into T to the power n equal to C, we can use D into T to the power n equal to C. And putting this equation, one can get the expected tool life to be 18.5 seconds. So, around 18.48 or 18.5 seconds. So, if you solve this problem using standard Taylor's tool life equation, you get a tool life of 18.48 seconds when you straight turn a steel bar having a diameter of 150 millimeter and rotational speed of 200 RPM. Taylor's tool life equation is Vt to the power n equal to C. We reduce that to D into T to the power n into C because our rotational speeds were constant in the given problem. This is a very straightforward problem. Now let us go to another problem which is rather interesting. This is based on modified Taylor's tool life equation. What is modified Taylor's tool life equation? In Taylor's tool life equation, feed and depth of cut, they do not vary. In modified Taylor's tool life equation, speed, feed and depth of cut, all of them they vary, and modified Taylor's tool life equation is displayed here. So, this is your cutting speed, this varies, feed varies, depth of cut varies. So, this takes a form like tool life equal to k into Vc to the power x, s to the power y, t to the power z. Now, let us see how the problem has been set up. It is a case of drilling. This is not a turning. The previous problem was on turning. This is a case of drilling. In this particular case, as you can see, two data points are given. Case 1 and case 2. Case 3 is not a data point. You have been asked to find out the tool life. Now, if you analyze the given data and the data at which you have been asked to find out the tool life, let us see some characteristics. The feed is constant in all three of them, which is 0.1 millimeter per revolution. Cutting velocities are not constant. Data point 1, it is 10 meter per minute, and Vc for data point 2 is 24 meter per minute. Corresponding tool lives are given. What else is given? Diameter of the drill is varying from 10 millimeter to 24 millimeter, and for the unknown case it is 16 millimeter. But in Taylor's tool life equation, diameter does not appear in a straightforward manner. So, let us see how to take it forward. This is the schematic of a drilling process, as if you are doing the drilling process in a lathe. There is a pilot hole or a pre-existing hole. You can take that into account, you can ignore it. This is the diameter of the drill. Half of that is the depth of cut. Why half of that is depth of cut? Because there are two cutting edges, each one of them they are removing half. So, This particular cutting edge is removing from this particular point to this particular point, so depth of cut is T. So what is our inference? Though in our data and the case where we have been asked to solve the problem, depth of cut has not been mentioned directly, but it has been indirectly incorporated in the problem. What else do we have? Let us come back to this particular box, feed being constant. As feed is constant, modified Taylor's tool life equation reduces to this. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4 unknowns, you have 1, 2 and 3 unknown. S to the power y becomes a constant because feed is constant for the given data as well as for the case where you have been asked to solve it. Now the question is, can you solve it? Let us see. You have 3 unknowns, k, x and z, but you have only 2 equations. This is one data set, this is another data set. So currently you cannot solve this particular problem even using modified Taylor's tool life equation. So have we spent this particular time not in a very fruitful manner? Not exactly. Everywhere, whenever we are discussing solved problems, the video ends with the solution. Today the video would not end with the solution. So this is the case 2a, the third data point which has been given here, for which diameter is mentioned, feed is mentioned, which remains 0.1 millimeter per revolution. Please compare this with this. Cutting velocity is mentioned and tool life is mentioned. So now you have 1, 2 and 3 data sets. You have 3 unknowns and you would be able to solve the equation and ultimately get this tool life which is unknown. So please go ahead, solve this particular problem. This was a fun problem to discuss. Today what we have discussed is a straightforward problem of tool life in turning. In another example, that is which we are discussing at this moment, we have discussed tool life using modified Taylor's tool life equation for a drilling. For a drilling, there is important lesson or important point to note. In case of drilling, most of the time HSS twist drills, they have 2 main cutting edges and the diameter is linked to the depth of cut, and depth of cut is half of the diameter of the drill. So this is that you take away from today's lecture. Thank you once again for your time. I request all of you to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so that whenever we upload a video, you get a notification. It is very important that you go through these videos so that you are well prepared for the end term test as well as the class test. Thank you so much. Bye.